Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario Land. Let's continue through World 3, the Eastern Kingdom.
For some reason, I'm listening to this music, I'm looking at this level, I'm getting major Zelda vibes, are you?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, maybe like Zelda 2-esque when you're going through, like, Death Mountain or something like that?
Well, let me look up what, Mr. Hip Tanaka did and see if there's any correlation with Zelda.
Meanwhile, we're going to shoot what are they called? Super Balls? Yeah, they're the replacement for the Fireball in this game, and I'm not really surprised it hasn't shown up again. It was only really done for the Game Boy hardware. It's not really an impressive power-up, to be honest.
I'm not seeing any Zelda on here, but I am seeing stuff like Hogan's Alley, we got Wrecking Crew, another Mario
Yeah,
title.
Hogan's Alley, my favorite Zelda game.
Shut up, you sassy bitch. We've also got Dr. Mario, and more modern stuff, like various songs for the original Japanese Pokemon anime.
Oh, really?
Huh. If he did that really sick, guitar solo, he will be my favourite composer of all time. You know the one I'm talking about. I don't even need to, name it properly.
You might have to, I'm trying to remember.
It's the one that goes, doo diddle doo 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 pwom.
Oh, yeah, I know some of the Pokemon songs, from the original anime are in, Smash. I think one of them is called Poke Floats, and that's, your standard, the battle theme they were using, early on. I'm trying to remember the names of the others.
I'm surprised they haven't brought Poke Floats back, but then again, it is very gimmicky.
So, the cave is defended by spiders, but you know what? I think we need a few more bullets in here.
Yeah.
Well, the spiders can't really wield guns. They don't have opposable thumbs, although I guess if they use both of their forelegs, maybe that would work. It'd be kind of hilariously gangster in a way. Oh, it's like that PS1 game where you're a scientist, but your mind gets transferred into the body of a cybernetic spider, and you can turn your foreleg into a fucking knife. That was the dumbest and yet coolest thing ever. Again
with this bullshit, I can't even jump on a platform to get more lives. That was Spider, I think you were talking about.
Yeah, the great named spider there. I wonder why that game didn't take off, You even got, totem poles in the background. You're just kind of copying everything from everywhere, This land doesn't have any original identity of its own.
Well, this one's got, a little bit of good platforming towards the end of it, I believe, and then we can take on the guy who's been punting all these rocks at us.
So my question is, what exactly was your first Game Boy game? Because, I think this is, this isn't the first Game Boy game we've done on this channel, but I know this is, one of the few that we have. what was the first Game Boy game that you ever played?
My gut instinct tells me to say this, but I would say either that or Pokemon Red, which was an American version that I found in an import store called Another World in Nottingham City Centre.
Wait a minute, you didn't have a European version of that game? I thought that went over. That went over in Europe, didn't it?
It did, but for some reason I just never picked up a European copy.
Huh. Well, it's probably not that much different. Yeah, my first Game Boy game was Pokemon Red. I remember getting a color for my birthday along with Red because I had really wanted to play that game. Oh, no, it wasn't Red. It was Blue, and I got that from my grandma. And that was pretty cool, because I was borrowing... later on I borrowed Red for a bit, and... that was just kind of the first beginning of that whole Pokemon experience, and now I do commentary over it, so I guess I haven't really escaped.
Yeah, we won't be covering any more Pokemon games for a while, because honestly, after the 5-month journey that was Pokemon Omega Ruby, I think we need some shorter ones on the channel. Maybe a bit longer than 2 parts, but, July's Variety Month, what can I say?
So this was the guy that was throwing rocks, this, big nose motherfucker back here.
Yeah, Nosepaz, the evolution.
By the way, the bosses make the funniest noises when you hit him with a fireball.
It sounds like a sheep.
A sheep or a baby's cry, somebody getting hit in the nads or something. Stop it.
Well, I wouldn't be weekly saying, stop that. I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I guess if you got... Do rock people have nads? We should probably... Well, no, I don't want to find out, do you?
Yeah, let's just swiftly move on. You can jump on the rocks and then, jump onto that platform and hit the switch if you're daring enough, but I didn't want to do another retake, so I just took the coward's way out and hit him with not fireballs.
Gosh, what a shock. It is another bug monster.
Mario's I can't believe this shit.
I'm playing some weird Castlevania music now.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, it fits, even on the roulette screen.
Yeah, Castlevania had some Game Boy games. I think, like... Oh, here we go. This tune, I remember it the most from the Dwayne and Brand... No, Brando wasn't part of that rap, was he? It was just Dwayne under his label Action Adventure World, I think it was.
Yeah, I remember that one specifically. Not only because it's pretty good, but it ends with a fucking huge belch.
Yeah, that ruins the song. I'll be honest with you. That song is great, but the belch honestly ruins the entire thing. I'm tempted to just edit it out and then put it up on YouTube that way, because really, if you cut it out, you're not going to be missing anything.
Non-belch edition, I guess. Anyway, welcome to the fourth and final world of the game, the Chai Kingdom. Yes, it is so stereotypical. It both has stereotypical music, and it also takes its name after a brand of tea.
And also, you're being attacked by Kung Fu. Well, I can't say the full name of that according to the rap, because that's not very nice. But, yeah, it's super steeped in stereotype land, you know?
They're hopping zombies, don't you know?
Yeah, what was the name of it? Giganshi, I believe. Like, I'm remembering Darkstalkers. His Senko in that game is a Chinese hopping vampire, Giganshi, and, like, her sister is actually, like, the paper that's hanging on, you know, her forehead, which I believe the part of the legend is they do that to, like, ward off evil, or something like that. I don't remember, alright?
Yeah, they pop up in Sly Cooper 3, spoilers, sorry, and there was also a season of Power Rangers, I'm forgetting which one, where the enemy, you know, for their minions, use, like, hopping vampires or zombies.
That was Samurai, wasn't it?
It was either Samurai or, like, Ninja Storm.
I think it's Samurai. I don't really remember. I don't watch a lot of Power Rangers, to be honest.
It's all about Zeo, mate. All about Zeo.
Yeah, after Zeo, you can just pretty much quit, because you've already seen the best one.
Well, I have to say, getting a bit off topic here, I do apologise, but we've got to amuse ourselves when we run out of commentary, I guess. I watched, like, the first episode of, what's the latest season called?
It's not that Angel Force thing. Like, it's not Ghost Saiger. What's after Ghost Saiger? I'm trying to remember. Go Kyger was after that. Yeah.
It's not Dino Thunder.
Oh, the new one is the battery one, where it's based on sticking batteries inside of dinosaurs, because, you know, they were powered by that back in the day.
Power Rangers Dino Charge, there we go. Man, I haven't had a brain fart that severe since, well, yesterday, I guess.
There we go, yeah.
But this is what you come to here when you want to watch a playthrough of Super Mario Land, an off-kilter discussion about Power Rangers.
Well, it's kind of strange that, well, okay, maybe it's not strange, it's due to the hardware and the space, obviously, but this game is actually really short, and I guess they, would you say they balance it out in terms of the difficulty? Because, you know, playing through, like, the sequel, you know, I'll mention a little bit about this, it's honestly kind of easy except for the last bit, so there you go.
Says, oh, you're talking about this game being easy?
No, I'm talking about the second game, like it's the first game like that.
It's kind of hard to describe the control of the game, because it's sort of stiff, but it's also, like, kind of loose as well, because if you're not careful, you can just, like, go flying off the edge of the platform. Maybe that's just me, maybe it's because I was playing with an Xbox 360 and its D-pad is complete ass, but the second game just controls so much more smoothly, I feel. And, you know, I'm going to give them a bit of credit, this was the first handheld Mario title, and I will always give credit where credit's due.
You know, I'm looking at some of the obstacle layout for this level, and I'm just sitting there, I'm getting like Kaizo vibes. Because some of them are just kind of crazy, bounce up and down, trying to avoid things narrowly. Like, just take this design and amp it up a bit more, and I think you have a good Kaizo contender, you know?
This is a very, like, kawaii kind of snake. Just, like, huge eyes.
Yeah, there isn't really a lot that's menacing in the Mario world, I would think, except, like, you know, some kinds of ghosts that Luigi would tend to fight, but other than that, you know, it's just chill.
Can he make it? Place your bets now.
Well, I hope so, because otherwise that would be really disappointing. Gotta cash in my time card here. They pay me extra for how much little time I have at the end of the day.
Picking the right choices, getting paid in lives.
You just save stated that, didn't you?
Nope.
Alright, I'm just saying.
One more side-scrolling section to seal the deal. This is actually how we'll be taking down Tatanga.
It's so weird that they decided to end this on a shmup section, of all things, using a... What was the name of this plane? Because I know the plane and the submarine actually have original names.
The SS Mario, I guess. Let me look it up.
It's like P something. I was thinking P Wing, but no, that's that power-up from Super Mario 3. And get the illicit mushrooms, because that's the best thing you need to be on when you're flying a plane.
Right, I'm looking up gameplay here. The marine pop or the sky pop?
Yeah, it was a P word. It was a P word. Okay, pop.
Yeah, you were almost there. This must be the way to the sky pop. Yes, these things are mine. Don't touch them, like I did during one fateful take.
Well, at least you have invincibility for this one now.
These planes that come at you with, like, missiles remind me so much of, I think it was Budgie the Helicopter, or whatever he was fucking called. It was basically like a helicopter version of Thomas the Tank Engine. You know, all these, like, aerial vehicles have faces and the like, which, you know, cars and then planes would totally go on to rip off down the line.
I think for us, over here, we had something called Jay the Jet Plane, where it's like, you know, they have an entire airport with creepy-faced planes, because I can totally see myself buying a ticket for that.
Wow, we in space? These impressive graphics are really selling it.
I know, like, it's perfectly matches the authentic block corridors that are known to hang around Mars. It's great.
Speaking of blocks, these look like they were ripped directly out of Tetris.
Yeah, I definitely get that vibe too. It's so happy even though you're going to the final battle.
Well, we've got a boss before Tatanga.
Okay, are those fists coming out of those pipes? That doesn't even make sense.
Well, this is Sarasaland, mate, or whatever it was called. Different rules here compared to the Mushroom Kingdom. This is Cloud. I don't even know if he has a proper name, I'm just going to call him Cloud. Shoot him, make him bar like a sheep, and then jobs are good'un.
Yeah, that's not a really impressive boss before your final one, guys. Like, how long were they sitting there racking up to come up with the idea for this guy?
Well, you're in an airplane, clouds are in the sky, bingo bango, you got yourself thematic theming.
Why don't I just fight like an evil bird or something? I don't know.
Credit where credit's due, and props if you will, as well. They did give Tatanga his own individual theme.
That's true. And at least he has an attack that fires 3 balls at a time. Although, I'm not really sure about Tatanga as a whole, I guess. It's just kind of, like with the rest of this game, it's just a lot of weird ideas. Like, now we have aliens, and now he's going to, like, Egypt place. You know, it's like Mario is missing, but it's actually a platformer this time, I just realized.
There you go, we owned him so badly the world collapsed. I hope Daisy's alright.
Well, it turns out the entire of Super Mario Land was a dream, and you just woke up from it.
Oh, Jesus.
Or Link's Awakening. Oh man, they resort to that a lot, don't they? Oh man, Peach is gonna be mad.
Your quest is over. Happy end is get. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all later in the month, as we said earlier in the playthrough, for Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins.
See you later.